Hey guys, it's Chris. I'm doing this video once again because the fact is that I am in a very bad mental situation. I know deep down that there's a lot of people out here that's worse off than me. I will say that first. Some people out there already know who I'm talking about, especially one of my friends. He just lost his wife, and I feel terribly bad for him. Um, I just want you to know deep down that I'm not good. I'm not fine. I'm not okay. I will admit to all this. Um, I've been through a lot. I've My mental situation has not been the best as my work history, and most definitely is the one part that's hurt me the most is that I have lost um, some pretty decent jobs, but most importantly, I lost some important friends. I lost some friends that I thought they were friends, and then all of a sudden, everything went completely downhill. Um, there was times where I would ask people for help, but there's two kinds of help that I was needing. Not the only help that I needed basically was help mentally. Now I know that I needed help at work, but the thing that I see is I don't think none of the people at work wanted to help me mentally. I have basically, I don't know how to put it, but I basically showed them signs, and it didn't seem like they wanted to even want to see it. I've had people sit here and talk shit about me all the time at work, but that's everywhere. That's going to be everywhere. Most definitely going to be everywhere. Um, there's really nothing else you can say or do, but just pray and let God take over. Because right now, I'm losing everything. I feel like I'm losing everything. And the number one thing that I feel like I'm losing is myself and my mind and my mental state right now. I can't even cry any more tears. If I do cry during this right here, it'd be shocking because that's all I've done the last week and a half is cried. I don't know if I have anything left in me, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, it's it's really tough because mental state right now. I haven't had these thoughts ever until this is probably my third or fourth time that I've had suicidal thoughts in the last 4 to 5 years. Um, I don't care if anybody judges me or whatever like that, but I will pour my heart and soul out for anybody that watches this. I just don't. I don't care anymore. So this is what I want to say that gets it off my chest. I have been through it all. I have been molested. I have been accused of shit, and I have to sit here and defend myself just to make sure to let everybody know that I am just trying to be me. Me, as in Christopher Sean Gallion. And I went through some ups and downs with family, but that's called hard love. I have lost a lot of friends here lately. I have lost my best friend Chad. I've lost some people, and my dad sat there and told me, he said, "Son, you're getting old enough now that you're going to expect more funerals than because you're older now." I've got another friend. His name's Jay, and he sat there and said, you'll be visiting more funerals than birthdays," and it's about the truth. To be honest with you, I just sit here and shake my head because with everything that's been going on and everything, the divorce that I went through was the cherry on top. Um, I know if this gets back to that certain person, I just want them to know that I love them with all my heart. I didn't mean for any of this to happen at all, and I tried to fight for our marriage, but it didn't seem like someone wanted to meet me 50-50. But that's their choice, that's their opinion. They have every right to do whatever they wanted to do. I just had a doctor's appointment. I had a doctor's appointment this Monday, and pretty much the doctor, even though that I did a survey saying that I was really depressed, anxiety, and suicidal and stuff like that, this doctor seriously sat there and told me that I should never think about my panic attacks, or I won't have them. I should, of course, eat well, drink water, exercise. No shit. I know that because I'm depressed. What do you think is going to happen? Depression will either make you not eat or you eat too much. So I understand that I don't eat well. I get that part. But when you sit here and you have the balls to sit there and tell me not to grieve over my son anymore, that's some dirty ass shit right there. Pretty much telling me to move on. And why would someone do that when they have gotten a chart from the nurse showing that I'm depressed and suicidal and everything like that? It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't add up. So, and not only that, he only fills up one prescription, which is my blood pressure medicine, and pushes me back 6 fucking months. 6 months. So I don't get to see him almost close to Halloween. So why would someone do such a thing and not try to help people out? This is what I don't understand, is how in the world can somebody, this state, this government, this whatever, is not helping someone out. It's like they don't care now. And this is why I'm down the way I am right now. There is people that kind of care, but it's not helping out. It's not sitting here like, there is one person right now that I thank God that God sent me their way, and that's Sam and that program. There's other people out there, but right now Sam has not gave up on me. She's worked tirelessly for me, and I really thank God that He sent me. She's pretty much my angel right now because she's not giving up on me. She sees it because she contacts me. I barely have my phone ring or anything like that. this mental health is no joke, because the fact is that I'm sitting here, um, and it's affecting my job history. As a matter of fact, I lost my job that I worked at. I'm not mentioning no names, but you know who you are. Lost my job and was there for good times and bad, because there's not a job out there perfect. There's not a job out there perfect, because the job is always going to have some drama queen. Someone's going to always talk shit about you behind your back. It's everywhere, so it doesn't matter if I even try to throw anybody or the entire company under the bus. It doesn't matter, because it's everywhere. But I just know deep down it's sad how this world can come when certain people don't want to hear the truth. They pretty much don't want to have you around anymore. They say you threaten the company, and you basically the only reason why I did this is because I ended up talking to them, because I wanted them to hear the truth of the story, because somebody else did not want to hear the truth of the story. And this is what basically happens when a very depressed person and everything happens, because it's like everybody's out for them. So this is how I am. This is how I have to defend myself. This is exactly what I go through all the time, part of my life, and I'm sitting here doing everything in my power to defend me, because it's me. I'm so sorry that I had to go here, because who else was going to listen to it? Nobody else did. So what do I have to do? I have to go tell them the truth. And of course, some crazy shit got said that I was threatening the place and everything like that. And then I ended up having to be completely banned and no longer work at this place anymore. And while I was here at my house cleaning my house up, because I had to keep my mind occupied so I wouldn't do any fucking thing stupid, because this is what I have to do, is try to keep my mind occupied. I've already wore out all my movies, because I don't have any internet. I can't afford it. I could barely afford any food, gas, or anything like that, because my mental state is once again affecting my work history. And my TV does not, it has to work with internet. So I'm wearing out all these movies to keep my mind focused and occupied. And when the movie's over, I'm right back to my mind going all 1,000 places, wishing I could done this right, wishing I didn't have to do this, wish I didn't walk out or do this and all. I mean, anything. I mean, I'm going around, what is it called, an overthinker? I'm assuming that's what I am right now. Because the only reason why I did that is because I care about people. I put my feelings first, their feelings first before mine. And I sit here and I just shake my head and I'm thinking, Chris, buddy, I guess you're just being too nice, and then here goes hardly anything, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're just going to get stepped on, stabbed in the back, whatever like that, because this is how 2026 is. And that's basically the truth. I cannot believe how this world can be this way, but that's the way we are. I guess when people cannot stand the truth and everything, they decide to hide. They hide in a corner. They can't handle the truth, and the only other way to do it is to sit here and say, okay, yeah, you're done. I can't even help, and this is how bad it is, I can't even help another store out, even though the manager knows how good and hard I work and everything. I still can't even work at that store because I am completely banned and cannot work there anymore, and in the company. So, and they wonder why I'm like this. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, the truth hurts. If you got any truth on me, I want you to say it. I want you to tell me. If you got any truth on me, bring it up. I mean, if you want to go in that situation and everything like that, there's shit that I could have really spilt out, and I was being way too nice. I could have said a lot of shit, but I did not want to do it because I held it in. Because I hold in a lot of other stuff, and that's just the way I am. But that's a different subject right now, because right now my mind right now is telling me that I need to get this off my chest one last time, and I am sitting here doing it right now on this video, and I'm hoping this video gets saved fully, entire length and everything, so hopefully some people can watch this and maybe learn. Yeah, I just cannot believe that they sit here and they say they're going to be willing to help you out. They don't. When you bust your ass off and you help this person out, these people out, this job out and everything, and then all of a sudden you do everything, and then one big mistake is overpowering all the good, and that's part of life nowadays. I mean, it's the way it is. But the sad thing is why does people got to go hide from the truth? Why? Why you got to go hide and then try to use your authority to go right here and pretty much ban people? Because why? Is it because I'm not there anymore and not holding people's hand? Is it because of the fact that I'm not there to make your day easy, but when I needed my day easy, it doesn't work that way? It just doesn't make any sense. So, but it's all good. I'm trying everything in my power to move on, and it's hard because the fact is I still have a heart. I still have that little bit of ounce in my heart saying, man, I love these people so much, but why did they have to be this way? Why did they have to do a 180 on me? I just don't get it. And that's part of life. And I've lost friends over some stupid ass shit. And this is one of them. And it's dumb. It's absolutely dumb. But I'm slowly going to sit here. Hopefully, me getting off this off all this off my chest can basically make me move on. But it's going to be tough because right now, not only that I'm sitting here talking about my job history and everything like that, I still have all these other things right in here that is absolutely fucking my mind up. It's bad. Like, I just sit here and I wonder, like I said, I sit here and wonder if I die, would people be happy? Will they be mourned? Will they mourn about it? What would they say at the funeral? Or basically, I don't even think there'd be a funeral. I think they couldn't even afford to give me a casket or anything like that. To be honest with you, I think it might as well just go ahead and cremate me, because I feel like I am a bunch of ashes right now for everybody, to be honest with you. And I hate sitting here saying this, and I don't want anybody to sit here and be playing the pity party for me or anything like that, because you know why? They wouldn't be doing a pity party. I think they'd probably either laugh at me or do other shit. Because right now, I'm lost. I'm lost in my mind. I'm lost in my heart. I'm lost in my soul. I'm lost in my gut feeling. My knees are weak because I can barely hold myself up, because the fact is that I'm sitting here tumbling down inch to inch to the ground, and I don't like it. Do not like it at all. And I sit here and I have been begging and begging and begging, and I've been praying to the Lord, to God, please help me. I need this help so bad. I need it. I don't know what else more I can do to make him understand that I need the help that I can possibly can. And the other thing, getting back to the job situation, I was depressed for 10 months before I got that job, and I really thought that that was my lifesaver, but it just put me right back in the same place where I'm at right now. I worked 51 weeks, and they was more good weeks than they were bad. But I tell you right now, it's gotten to the point where it's gotten worse. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm way off since I left that job, because it's not only the job, it's also the people. Because I don't have hardly no friends here at all, and it's sad. This is my hometown, and I don't have any friends. So why? This is another thing that just makes me more down, because of everything going on right now. It's just so aggravating to sit here and realize that it's like, instead of having people patting you on the back, they're stabbing you in the back. And I get all these quotes, I see all these videos, and I don't need to sit here and watch these videos because it just makes it worse or whatever like that. But then again, it's exactly what I'm going through, and it's just it's sad to deal with all this. I'm hurting. I'm hurting inside and out. I can't get over the fact that I'm sitting here trying to better myself, and it feels like I'm just going down and down and down, and it just feels like I'm getting worse. And my doctors don't seem like they want to help me. It's just like they don't. It's like people don't care anymore. There's no fucking kindness in this world anymore. It just doesn't seem like it at all. Doesn't seem like it at all. It's just insane. And if there is any kindness out there, I will be shocked. I would have to do a double take and be like, "Are you sure about all this?" Because that's how bad it is. This is how bad this world has came. It's just ridiculous. But all I can say is one thing: karma's a bitch, and what goes around comes around, and that's the truth. Because I don't know what else to say. I don't like for karma to come back and bite you in the ass, but if you treat people this way, it's going to come back and get to you eventually. That's all I can say. So I mean, I don't know what else to how else to put it on that situation, but I have apologized multiple, multiple, multiple times to certain people. And of course, I cannot get anybody to respond back, but that is their decision also. But I just want closure. I want closure. I really do. It's just like the closure that I'd like to have is, like, for an example, if you um it's like a missing person case. A family is missing their son or their daughter, and they're wanting to know where they're at and everything, and then all of a sudden someone finds them, say 7, 10 years later they find them, they got their closure because now they found out, okay, they found him. Now we know that he or she is no longer with us. We got the closure now. We can put him and she in the resting place now, and we're still going to be sad, but that's what I'm looking at right now, is because I lost friends, and right now I need them. Nobody don't need to be sitting alone, quiet. The phone doesn't ring or nothing like that. All this shit. A person like me does not need that, especially sitting here in the quiet thinking about all this dumb shit right now, which I don't like, but that's the devil sitting there doing his magic. And I'm praying to God he's there to protect me. Because right now, I'm losing a battle inch by inch. But with that said about the closure, that's what I'd like to have, because I had no intentions to do what I did, and I apologize to everybody because I busted my ass off for that company. I did. And then now I get treated this way is so fucking dirty. It just does not make any sense. Well, it does make sense. It makes sense to them, of course, because, like I said, people don't like the fucking truth around here anymore. But it is what it is. And like I said, I wanted closure because the fact is that I wanted people just to know that I apologize, but they just like, whatever. But no, they keep talking shit about me, which is all good, because there's haters. And you know what? There's haters everywhere. And sometimes I sit back and I just laugh about it, because hell, if they're hating, they're still talking about me, then that means they got my mind on them and they're thinking about me. So hell, they're just wasting their energy just to hate on me. And you know what? Oh well. Eventually, hopefully, if everything works out, I will be out of this mess. And if I'm out of this mess, then whenever that happens, hopefully I could sit there and dust my shoulders off and be like, "Yeah, I proved them wrong." And that's what I'm hoping for. There are certain people out there that I still care about, but I tell you right now, like I said, the other people that it's out there, I'll just let them fight their own karma, because that's how bad it is right now. But I'm needing help. There's no denying this at all. I'm opening my heart right now to y'all. Like I said, I have no tears to shed right now, because I've shed too many here in the last week and a half. I've cried almost every day. I will go to bed or I'll fall asleep on this couch crying. And that's exactly what I've done, because I don't know what else more I can do to try to get better. Like I said, these doctors don't give a shit about me right now. It doesn't seem like. I keep telling them, hey, my medicine doesn't work, and it goes through one ear and out the other, and all they do to me is they up my medicine, and that's all they do. It still doesn't work. I don't know what else to say. My dad is extremely worried about me. He's wanting me to try to apply for disability and see a psychiatrist or psychology or whatever world it is. But right now, I've been on the phone calling doctors left and right. I've been upset with that one doctor visit that did all that bullshit about me not talking about. He pretty much sat there and told me, he was like, hey, don't think about your panic attacks and you won't have them. My very first panic attack, I never knew what to expect. And my first panic attack was me playing a video game with my buddy up in Knoxville, and I just randomly had one. So how in the hell am I thinking about a panic attack? Because I had the same thing happen to me 2 years ago when I went down to Target to get my son a Hot Wheel, and I'm happy. I felt great. I slept great the night before. I go down there and I have 4 panic attacks in a row in an hour. So how in the world am I sitting here thinking about them? And if I quote unquote stop thinking about them, they're going to quit. Well, guess what? I have them randomly. So how can I do that? And then the other thing that pissed me off the most is my son. I don't care what you are or who you are, you cannot tell someone to stop grieving over anybody that they lost. People grieve differently. They handle their anxiety and depression differently. People are different. We are different. Everybody is. We bleed the same, but we are different. And it's just sad that a fucking doctor would say some stupid shit like that, especially what I'm going through. Being depressed and damn all this bullshit. It just doesn't make any sense. And this is what aggravates me the most. And it's just seems like nobody wants to help anybody out. And right now, I've got so much on me right now. I have financial problems because the financial situation's hurting me because, once again, my mental state is affecting my job history. My dad and I have talked about all this, and that's why he's worried about me, because I used to work and be happy and work at places for 15, 16 years straight. Now I can barely hold on to a job for 6 months to a year, and I'm starting all over again. And it's just absolutely sad that I have to deal with what I'm dealing with, because I don't want this on my worst enemy. I don't want this on my worst enemy. And I got some people that I cannot stand. I cannot hate people. I hate their ways. That is the thing. There is one person I couldn't stand and everything, but I'm keeping that at bay. I'm holding that tight to the chest. If you already heard this story, you already know who I'm talking about. But other than that, I can't hate people. I just hate their ways, because their ways is what makes them that way themselves. And that's the reason why that I can't stand them. So other than that, I mean, I would not want all this on my worst enemy. So, but yeah, I'm financially unstable because I can't hold a job. I'm sitting here, of course, bills piling up like crazy. I'm dealing with none other than trying to figure out how I'm going to get food, gas, pay my bills, all this. I'm trying to. I don't know right now where my mind is at right now. I don't know if I'm able to work or can work. I try, and then this happens. My mental state comes back and bites me in the ass. I don't know. All I can say is only 2 people knows what's going through right here. And that's me and God. Everybody probably thinks that it's a fucking joke. It's not a joke. It is not a joke. So I do not know what more I can say to prove you guys that it's not a joke. I am sitting here trying everything in my power to better myself, because I like to see myself live and see my 50th birthday. But like I said, there's a lot of people out here worse off than me, but a lot of people has told me you cannot compare your problems to somebody else's problems, because their problems are either more difficult than yours, because everybody has their own depression, their own side of their story and everything, and that's why you cannot compare to everybody else. There's stuff that I see that just devastates me that people go through. Like, it's just, I shake my head and I see it and it just disgusts me. But then I see good in people and everything, but I do not see good in people here. Right now, I don't. There is probably a handful of people that I know that's been doing good, and I just and you know who you guys are, but other than that, I mean, right now it's a big fucking joke in my opinion. Because you try to be nice to them, but when you turn around, instead of getting that pat on the back, it's stabbing in the back. Other than that, but I just want to sit here and do this video. I'm really praying to God that this video saves and I can post it, because I really want people to understand that the fact is that I just know for a fact that I do care about myself, but it scares me to have these thoughts, because I never in my life would have thought that I would do this, because I was always like the class clown. I would joke around, cut up, laugh. I try to make everybody laugh, everything, try to make people's days easier at work. I would do all this just to make it smooth and it goes great. But now it's just like one big ass fucking bumpy road. And there's nothing going correctly in a way. So, but yeah, I'm sitting here trying. There's, like I said, 1,000 things going through my mind. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to eat, how I'm going to get gas, how I'm going to pay some bills. I put applications in, but then again, once again, if I go put a job in and I try to go to work, my mental state's going to sit here, because what else am I going to do? What can I do? My medicine doesn't work. So if I still take it, it doesn't work. I've been taking it, doesn't work. So my stress and my depression is an all-time high, and it's overpowering it. But I tell my doctors this, and it's just one ear and out the other. And on top of all that, I only see them once a month. And I went and checked myself in at a hospital at the end of the year, and they were like, "Yeah, we're going to take care of you. We're going to fix your medicine. We're going to see you more often." And I call bullshit on that. They up my medicine, but it still ain't the best. And I tell them that, and I still don't get. I don't even get to see the medicine people again until June 11th. We're right now May 1st. I still got what, 5-6 weeks where I see them again. That's absolutely ridiculous. And this is what I'm talking about. It's so just dumb. It's like they just don't care at all. And they wonder why the suicide is up there. I mean, what else can. If they're trying, they would have tried a little bit harder, in my opinion. That's the honest truth right now. So I don't know what more to say. I just want you to know that I need a prayer for anybody that watches this video. And I mean, I'm, like I said, another thing, I'm worried about my car. It's my car's old. It's 2001. It's got a lot of miles on it. I'm trying to figure out about that. I'm, like I said, worried about that. I'm just worried about everything, because I'm just that overthinker trying to make everything work out all at once. And I know I can only do one thing at a time, but I am trying to overthink and have a game plan ahead. So one thing gets fixed, I'm already working on another one, because I already know what to do. But right now, it's just a lot. But if anybody would like to reach out to me, please do, because I'll probably talk your head off, but because basically I don't have nothing I have hardly anybody to talk to, hardly any certain friends. I got a handful of friends right now. I know that they can't talk to me all the time because they have their own life to worry about and everything. But right now, it's aggravating. And I just wish I can catch a break. I think some people say and they believe in second chances and everything like that. I feel like I need a second chance in life because I feel like my first chance has just disappeared with everything that's going on. And I think I need a fresh restart. I need to hit the reset button, start off fresh, and maybe, just maybe, I can defeat this battle that I'm going through. But right now, I'm letting God take control, and hopefully that He will guide me in the right way. And I'm just hoping and praying that certain people sees this video and they understand how much they mean to me and how much I wish they would listen to me, because instead of being so damn stubborn and hard-headed. But it's all good because they have their own opinions and they can voice their own decision and stuff like that. But right now, it's sad how this world is, because I hate it that we have kids that's going to be taking over this world and everything like that. And I just hope that they're raised right. And so, yeah. But I love you guys. Please pray for me. It'll definitely mean a lot to me. And I hope this touches some people, touches their heart, makes them understand. I hope they understand that I need the help. This is no show at all. I'm not acting whatsoever. Because like I said, me and God are the only ones that knows what's going on right here. And it is a battle. It is a hard battle right now. And I need some help in the worst way. So I love you guys. Once again, thank you for listening to this video. And I just hope that if anybody hears this, I hope it helps them out also. But thank you for whoever is going to be my friend, and I'll talk to you guys later.